morning. I'm giggling because I was dancing to the music and I didn't realise it would cut off. Good morning, everybody. It is 10 a.m. here in Australia where I am. And I can see my light flickering at me because it's gone flat. So it may turn off, but we'll still be here. It's all good. We shall carry on. Can you hear me and can you see me for now? I can, if it does drop out, I can plug it in. What has everybody got in their mug or their cup or their whatever you're drinking out of? Wine glass maybe? Might be that time of the day where you are. Chantelle had convinced me to get one of the Yeti. Oh, that is very glary. One of the Yeti, what do you call these things? Travel mugs? It's great. And I currently am not using it with the little, I can't turn it upside down because it's got teal over it, but the little cap that you turn that keeps it so it's a travel mug. I'm not using that at the moment. I've just got it open and big nose people can drink out of them. That is what I was worried about. I could not use it. So hello everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are from. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And I noticed that, so we used to say, make sure you have live chat on, not top chat, but I noticed that it just automatically does that now on YouTube, so that's nice. Don't have to worry about that, or remembering to say it, or remembering to do it. Everyone's jumping in. We've got water, we've got Coke, coffee for Bindi, Diet Pepsi for Chris, Chantelle's got tea. Chris is saying, are you a big nose person? Well, I think so. Side profile. I have problems when I use drink bottles like these that my nose just gets in the way. And I used to get called Pinocchio at school, so yay. Yay kids. Yay. They're so nice when you're younger. And Julie has Diet Coke. Welcome to the chat, Julie. People are jumping in. That's awesome. Oh, Kelly Poles jumped in. Oh, Chris is saying I don't have a big nose. Oh, well, that's nice. Thank you so much. Where were you when I was in primary school? My second Yeti order is supposed to arrive today. Would Kelly, was it Chantelle that convinced you? So if you don't know who Chantelle is from Fiberific here on YouTube, and she has a crafty chat every Thursday, 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. I don't know, wherever she lives, Queensland. 10 a.m. her time. Thursdays, which is tomorrow, same time as you're watching me now, but tomorrow. And lovely Chantelle was convincing everybody that we need one of these in our life. And I'm telling you, I'm so glad she did. They're really, really good. So I've been testing it out. And I made myself a drink, I can't remember what time, but 3 hours later, this with the lid off, so steam can still come out, 3 hours later was still, I wouldn't say it was really hot, but it was like burning hot, but it was still hot enough to have as a regular cup of tea, like regular temperature. Awesome. Do you have a travel mug? What's your favourite? Yeti for the win. I also have my drink bottle full of water. This is I just call it the world's biggest drink bottle, and every time someone sees it, they're like, sure your drink bottle's big enough? This is a 64 ounce or a 2 litre water bottle, and that's what I try to drink throughout the day. Sometimes I do not drink that much water. And it has the time on it, so 9 a.m, let's go. Let's get started. Yeah, so I love my drink bottle. There's a link in all my videos for that drink bottle. Anyway, we are not here to talk about drink bottles. We are here to talk about crochet. What is on your hook? Or more importantly today for me, what is coming off my hook? And it's not meaning a finished item. It's meaning a It's not really a work in progress because there is zero progress on it. It's more like an unfinished item that has just sat in a bag and haven't done much with it. I'm just seeing what bag I've got here. Oh gosh. Well, that's a bit fitting. I'm a craft princess. I've had this bag for years. I don't even really know where I got it. Yeah, there's no name or anything inside there, just a made in China tag. So in this bag of I'm a craft princess, actually I think I got that at a craft show many years ago. Like at a Sydney craft show or something. I think that's where, it could have been a Canberra craft show. Whatever. So the yarn I've used for this project is Mandala Lion Brand, and it's the colorway Troll. That's the yarn. Yes, that is not the yarn, that is the tag. The light just went out, it just went flat. And that is what I have left in the ball. And this is what I've done so far. So obviously not much. All it is a granny stitch shawl. And that's all I've done. Look, hang on, is it, let me take these out for a sec. Is it big enough to just be a little one? Can I tie it up? Let me do it this way, it'll be easier. I could probably tie that up and it would be, oh, now I'm getting tied up in my yarn. Ah, getting tied up. Because it is very pretty. I love the colours. No, it would work, but I'm going to frog it because I have so many scarves and shawls and yeah. Or is this going to frog any good? Because it's a little bit fluffy. Bamfi has a mug of coffee and a bottle of water. Well done. Coffee to wake up and water to stay hydrated. It seems to be pulling apart pretty good, so that's good. Sometimes it's not fluffy, but can you see the fuzz? Yeah. Did that focus? It's focused enough that you can see the fuzz. Sometimes they all get stuck together, and it's really, really annoying. Do tell, what is the tumbler? What is the tumbler? It's a Yeti tumbler, and oh, Chantelle's right there. It's a Yeti Rambler 12 ounce with a hot shot lid. Well, there you go. I did not know that. Chantelle just sent me the link and I bought it. She is a influencer and an enabler, and I don't take much. Doesn't take much of either to get me to get something. Good morning, Di. How are you? Liz Barker, hello there. You also have a travel mug. Bindy's making... My mum used to collect those. She had quite a few. I wonder where they went. She's making a mug cover with beads as well as a number of other items to enter into our local show. I love those. Does everybody know what a jug cover is with beads? I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Especially when they're done. I mean, I personally wouldn't do it in the fine cotton because I just wouldn't do it. I just know I wouldn't do it. It's too fine for me. But they look amazing. Julie is working on a bunny baby blanket. That's so cute. Is it for a baby bunny or is it a bunny themed baby blanket? It's 2 a.m. in Stockholm and a glass of water. Yeah, that's probably it's probably what I'd be drinking at 2 a.m. Oh, Leanne's late, but it's okay. She has her late note. You're okay, Leanne. I'll forgive you. Let's face it. I'm either late to Chantelle's chat or I don't even turn up. I have nothing planned tomorrow. Nothing planned. For some reason, every time Chantelle's got a chat, not every time, but a lot of times it's like, oh, I've got to do this. Oh, damn. I want to watch Chantelle. This sounds pretty. The Tunisian mosaic shawl from Knitty Knotter. It is fantastic and really fun to crochet. Tunisian mosaic. That sounds really pretty. I need to check that out. Chantelle is working on her Granny Ripple corner to corner join as you go in cotton and a K-word project. Granny Ripple. I'm thinking the ripple that you've just made, but you've finished that one already. Yeah, Granny Ripples are lovely. And a corner to corner. Only a crocheter would know what C2CJAYG. Only a crocheter would probably. Oh, maybe is that a knitting term? I suppose you can knit corner to corner. But yeah. When I very first saw the jag, whatever it says, I was like, oh, what? Amelia is working on a red velvet shawl. That sounds really pretty too. And on section 3 of 4. So many patterns, isn't there? Not enough time. Kelly loves the Lion Brand mandala yarn. Yeah, I've got a couple of colours in this one. I've got, what did I say this one was called? Troll. I've got another colour. I cannot think of the name. And you can't see it because it's behind that shelf that you can see in the movie on your screen. Gosh. Chantelle says, I haven't tried the mandala, but the colours always look so gorgeous. I'll show you this colour and another colour I have, and I'll bring some up for you for the retreat so you can have a go. Chantelle wants a Yeti sponsorship. Yep, me too. It'd be nice, wouldn't it, if people just sent us free stuff all the time. Mindy's using fine cotton for the one for the show, and I've already frogged up twice. This is my last attempt. Yeah, I find it hard to work. I think because I'm used to using thicker yarn, that using the thin or fine stuff is harder for me. Yes, I did purchase the mug, Leanne. I got the aqua one. It's really blown out with this light that I've got. Let's see if we can get it in the dark. There you go. That's kind of more the colour. It's a little bit brighter than that. It's a lovely, lovely aqua blue. And I made that tea at least an hour ago. And it's really cold in this room. You can't tell, but I'm sitting on a heated blanket. Bunny themed blanket. That sounds so cute. Sally! Hey, Sally. Welcome. Morning with my morning mocha. Yep, sounds perfect. Almost bedtime here in the US, so I have a glass of vinegar. What? Is it just vinegar? God, that'd be harsh, drinking just vinegar. And what are the benefits of drinking vinegar at night time? It wasn't vinegar, it was vino. I was like, yeah, vinegar sounds a bit wrong. I'm like, is it white or red vinegar? Oh, sorry, not red, brown. Hey, JY Good, how are you? Is that how you pronounce, how you would say it, or is it J? In my head, I always say JY Good. Nice to catch you live, enjoying the cold mornings. It is fresh. According to my computer, it is 6 degrees Celsius outside. And because I'm literally in a garage, I like to think it's my studio with beautiful heating and, you know, no garage doors on it. But let's face it, it's a double garage. You just can't tell because the doors are over there. So it's a little bit fresh in here. I have all the layers on. I'm sitting on a heated blanket and it doesn't seem to be getting very warm. I think it's switched itself off somehow. Let's look. I'm just checking because it's not very warm. No, it is on. It is on 7. Now I've dropped my crochet and it's tangled. Oh dear. See, this is why we edit videos and stuff, because my yarn is tangled up in the cord for the electric blanket. And you wouldn't have saw that if this was edited. Live streaming at its best. Chantelle is making her first granny ripple. I don't think I've made one. I know I've made a video tutorial a very, very long time ago. I really need to update that video. Now it's wrapped around my leg. What is going on? Oh dear. How did it even get wrapped around my leg? Dida is making a surprise octopus from Alter Ego Crochet. She makes amazing toys. I'll have to check her out too. It's really nice when you get together with other people like that enjoy the same craft as you. So it could be crochet, knitting, spinning, weaving, whatever craft that you like, drawing, painting, doesn't really matter. But when you find someone else who likes that too, you share ideas and you share people that you like to watch or follow or whatever you do these days on social media. And you can find so many different things. NetU says, love the colours in that yarn. Excuse me. It's very pretty, isn't it? This is the Mandala. If you've just joined us, Mandala from Lion Brand. I bought these at Spotlight, and if you are in Australia, you'll know what Spotlight is. If you're not, you may not know. It is just a big box store, or what we call a franchise, and just sells craft stuff, really. Anything you can imagine. Fabric, yarn, painting, all the crafts, resin, you name it, embroidery. And then it also sells furnishings too, so you can buy blinds, bed sheets, pillows, cushions. I'm in my head, I'm walking around the shop. What else do they sell? Do they sell, say, sheets, towels, stuff for your kitchen, like pots and pans and things like that? What would be the equivalent store where you live? NetU is prepping for the West Knits Make Along. No, wait. What's the? Oh, Mystery. Sorry, Mystery Knit Alongs for the socks. Ooh, that sounds fun. He does lots of great patterns and also crochet knit alongs. I don't think he crochets. Don't know. Leanne is saying, I've just finished and posted a crocheted wild woman for a competition Knit Fest Mulaney is holding. I was throwing down the challenge. Done. Well done. I hear there is a, Knit Fest. Big, is it a big show, the Mulaney show? Because I've been to, I forget what it's called. Leanne, it's the one that I met you at. What was that? Is that Yarn? No. Yarn Fest? Fiber Fest? Fiber Feast? Something. Yay! It's all frogged. Back in its packet. So that's good. That is one... Well, you'd call it a UFO, wouldn't you? Because it really was no work in progress at all. Oh, now I've wound it. It won't fit back on its label. That's okay. I know what yarn it is anyway. And why do I have 2 labels in that bag? There's no way that was one ball. And I have these little balls. I don't even know where they came from. They look like they were from another project. They are definitely not from that little tiny piece of crochet that I did. All right, what else is in this bag? Let's have a look. Oh, crochet hook. Put that over there. So I have been organising my house, which, you know, it's probably information you don't really need to know, but I've been organising my house, and I moved my office and craft room. It wasn't really a craft room, it just had my sewing machine in where my office was. And I moved that out of the house, and I've moved most of the craft stuff out of the house into this space here, which is our double garage. And so in doing that, I have, and it feels so good. It feels so good. I've organised all of my craft stuff in, so I used to work in a supermarket, so everything's in departments. So now I have about 75% of my craft stuff organised into departments. Like if I need to find a crochet hook, they are all together. And let's just say that, hang on, I'm just grabbing them. How many crochet hooks does one woman need? Like, come on, people. And that's not all of them, because I can see at least 2 on the desk beside it. There's one I just got out of that bag, or maybe I've just put that over there. And I know there's various projects throughout the house that have crochet hooks with them. So, like, and I went through them, and I've got rid of all of the ones I don't use. So when I very first started crocheting, I had the one, I can't even show you now because I've donated them. They got donated to a local op shop. Just the metal ones without the handles. So I love these ones with handles on them. Little rubbery or whatever they are handles. But the old style crochet hooks where they were just the metal all the way along. So I haven't used those in years. So they were in my collection. They have all got given to charity. I had plastic crochet hooks that I don't use them, and I was like, you just saw how many crochet hooks I have. I have millions, and I'm like, I really don't need these ones as well. So they all got donated. I reckon I donated about 30 crochet hooks to various op shops. I think there's about 4 in the biggest town near us. I think there's 4 op shops. There's probably more, but I know there's at least 4. So I donated them, sort of divvied them up and donated them. I also went through my yarn stash and found yarn that I know had been sitting there for, you know, we moved 5 years ago. It came with us from the old house. If I haven't used it yet, if it's really nice yarn, then that there's an exception there. But if it's just acrylic that I know I'm not going to use, like I may have thought, this is really great yarn 15 years ago, but now I think, no, I don't like that anymore. I donated it. So, because I'm like, there's no use just sitting here in my house doing nothing when you could be in someone else's house making stuff for charity or whatever. Someone else could be enjoying it. There will be no hook shade coming from me. Shame. Hook shame? No. How many hooks do you have, Chantelle? How many hooks do people have? Do they have just like one set, or I reckon that's about 4 sets of crochet hooks? Or that is, you know, like I use a 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5 the most. So I probably use all those in projects and then go on, I've got none because they're all in other projects. And I don't pinch the crochet hook from a project. I like to keep the hook with a project because if I grab it and go out somewhere, I don't check. And I'll get to the place and there'll be no hook. So that's what I have. But yeah. Do you have lots of crochet hooks? I cannot be the only one, seriously. Sally's asking, what are you planning to make with it now you're frogging it? Absolutely nothing. It'll probably just go back on the yarn shelf. I'm making something with that yarn at the moment. So I've got half of it done. So hopefully I can get the other half finished off soon. Ooh, Ramp is working on a mosaic footstool cover. That sounds really pretty. So is it round? Or is it like a square or a rectangle? Amelia wants to start Christmas projects. Any ideas to start? Amelia, I guess it depends on where you live. If you're currently in summer or hot weather, then I would suggest hats. Hats and scarves or something like that. Because they are always needed when it's cold. Liz says it's after 6 p.m. here in Canada. I'm working on a sleepers. What's a sleeper? I have no idea. Oh, it is hot in Texas. Yes, so that answers the question where you live. Makers end of financial year sale has been extended to 5 p.m. today. Well, woohoo! Well, that brings us to our next thing. That brings us to our next thing on the agenda, which you can't see because... Oh, thank you, you 18 months. Oh my goodness, that has gone so quick. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate that. So we've got the maker thing in front of me. Let me just quickly do a side thing for members. Thank you to all of the members that I have had over the last... Well, it must be 18 months. I think that's about how long I have had the membership going. Thank you so much for your support. Continue support or support in the past or in the future. So if you're a member, you will notice in the live chat here, in this thing we're talking about today, in the chat, people have highlighted names. So KnitU has a highlighted name, Leanne has a highlighted name, Wamphia, Sally, pardon me, KnitU, Dai, etc., etc. I'm sure there's others. Sorry if I've missed you, but they're just ones I can scroll past. And they get highlighted, their name gets highlighted in the chats, and you also get a, it's written in front of me. Why can't I read it? In the YouTube community tab, you will get a members only community tab, which I will post any updates that we've got. At the moment, there aren't any updates, but when they come, you'll have updates on new videos coming out, etc., etc. You also get a free super chat every month. So you'll know KnitU just used her free super chat, and that was to say that she has been a member for 18 months. Wow, can you believe that? So I think you can write a little message with your super chat if you want, but you don't have to. You also get priority reply on comments because in the back end studio thingy-majiggy, whatever it's called, behind the scenes where I look at for the comments, there's a section where all the members' comments come up, so I can reply to those pretty quick. Do you want something? Nope. It's all right. Dido has been a member for 4 months. Thank you, Dido. Oh yeah, I got my first highlighted chat. Whoop, whoop. That's awesome. That is so awesome. Yes, so being a member, you do get benefits. Ah, that's a good idea. Leanne enjoyed crocheting over clear baubles the last 2 years. They make like nice gifts. And I've seen some of yours pop up on Facebook and they are really pretty. Yeah, Sal's put on an hoodie. She's so cold. Well, I wish I had my hoodie on, and we, Chantelle and I even contemplated wearing them because it's cold. I just need to move my keyboard. So the Maker end of financial year sale has been extended till 5 p.m. today. How exciting is that? So I ordered this bag probably months ago. This is my order, and this is the beautiful tote bag it came in. It's a, what do you call it? Calico, lovely thick calico, has the Maker emblem on it, and my purchase is inside this. It did come in a satchel thingy jig, but that's in the bin because I got excited and totally ripped into it. So I had to order some yarn, and I ordered, I think I ordered 4 of these. I can't remember now. But I have used some. Yes, I ordered 4 because I've used 2 for a tutorial. And this is the Clear as Cotton. It's lovely and soft. So good. It is it 8 ply? Let's have a look. Yep, it's an 8 ply double knit, 100% cotton, 100 grams, 235 meters. Uses a 4mm knitting needles or crochet hooks. And what else can I tell you? It is color 15. It is just a cream. Over the face. How do we do this? How do professionals do this? There we go. It's lovely. It's lovely and soft. I'm getting instructions. Chantelle's instructing me down behind the scenes. So I've got 2 of those. They're really lovely and soft. And I used 2 to make a tutorial. I'm just wondering if I had any of it left. If I do, it's around the other side of the shelf. But I don't think I used all 2 balls. But lovely. Really lovely. It comes in lots and lots of different colours. Here we go. I didn't use all of them. They're the ones that I had left over, so you can see there's plenty there. Sorry about the glare, it's because it's a white yarn and there's lights on. And I also have this bright yellow. It's pretty bright. It's not quite fluoro as it shows up on the screen, but it is very bright. That, I think, is the only colours I have in her cotton. This one here is a Aran weight yarn or a worsted weight yarn. It's lovely. Lovely and soft. And I've got the Dirty DK. Dirty DK in this one. And this is a DK or an 8 ply, and it's lovely, lovely and soft. I'm using that to make something at the moment. And it's so nice. Oh, it's so soft. Anyway, so this is my order I got last time, so I can pop them on the shelf actually. Knit You, I thought of you when I put this on the shelf because I can remember you saying that you want to see it. Make sure it's got no glare on it. So this is what I bought. I bought the tote bag again. This was Chantelle's influence because she got one and I was like, oh, I need one. My whole house, half of it is from Chantelle. There's a microphone there. There's a webcam. There's a light. There's a drink bottle. It's all Chantelle's fault. She made me buy it. So this is what we have. Let's get it. This is what we have. Da, 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 da. This is going to be good just to keep yarn in. It's really good sturdy drawstring bag there. So it's probably got a little bit squashed because it's been in that bag for quite a while. Sitting on my desk. Oh my gosh, that feels amazing. It's so soft. Very nice. It's got the feet on the bottom and we've got, what do we got here? Got a magnetic clasp with the Maker logo. Some handles. Oh, a little tag. Got the handles. And inside, it's not going to show up very well because I've got the black one, but let me grab it out. Clipped inside, there is a little bag. Well, it's not little, as you can see. There's a bag and it has a zip. There's something inside it. Ah, so it has, I think that's for something else that's in the bag. And then it has a handle with some clips that you can clip onto the side of that bag. So you have a little bag that you could put all your notions in there. You could put in whatever, really. You could put all your phone or your purse or whatever in there, which I think Americans call, we call it a purse, or I call it a purse. I think Americans call it wallets. So you've got that one. And then inside, this comes out, so let's clip this out as well. So this clips out, so inside the bag there's little press studs or poppers or whatever you call them that you can put that back into, and you've got your crochet hook. Let me just grab a crochet hook. Where would I find one of those? Oh, that's right, I've got 11 billion of them. Crochet hook holder, this one here, you could, I reckon that one there would be for knitting needles. My knitting needles are not anywhere close. I had to think where they are, but you could definitely fit 2 knitting needles in there, or a really fat crochet hook, which I don't really have big crochet hooks, but you could definitely fit that in there. And this one, you could fit, if you had knitting needles, you could put cables in there, you could put stitch markers in there, there's a little pocket. You could even put like your key card, credit card, whatever you want to call it, in there. So there's that. Oh, and it's like velvet on the back. If that was on the couch, if it was a fabric couch, it wouldn't slip. That's nice. I like it. Oh, I like it. What else is in here that I can show you? Some do not eat. What are those things called? Do not eat packets. Okay, so inside, it's going to be very hard for you to see because it's a black bag. But on the inside, this is why we edit videos, because we go, this is my bag. No, this is terrible. Start again. There's the clip in there. Come on, handles, please cooperate. Because it's all back to front. Where is it? There. I'm doing a really bad job at this. So that little clip, there's one on each side, and this bag clips in there. So not only does this work as a little bag that you can just like take out and like on the run, but it also works as a divider. So if we clip that back in, bear with me, talk amongst yourselves. Gonna clip this back in. Dido's asking, so what does the JAYG mean? It means you're gonna kick yourself when you find out. It means join as you go. Don't worry, the first time I saw it, I was like, what are these people talking about? So has anybody got... Chantelle, did you get the black one or the tan one? You can come in and have a chat. We missed you.
Hello.
Oh, hang on. I can't
I
hear
also
you.
got the... she's going to get headphones. Hang on a second.
Everybody else can probably hear you. But
I'll just hide my knitting. I'm knitting today, everybody. I am finishing a project, so it's like, I'm sorry.
That's all good.
So I also have the black one because I thought it's such a good size bag. It would also be a great handbag, and I've used it as a handbag since it arrived. So with Clare, I rolled up some towels and stuffed it in there just to sort of shape it back into sort of bag shape again.
Perfect idea.
And then, but the little bag, I use it as a handbag as well. So it's got its own, so it's a great little crossbody bag, and it holds like a project for a pair of socks, plus my wallet, my phone, and my keys. But usually
it's quite roomy.
I have the big bag, and there's little clips inside. I hang my keys off.
Oh, that's good. They always disappear.
Because they always disappear in the bottom of the bag, and the bags are quite deep. So, but no, they're great bags. Now, I did want to clarify. Didi reminded me in the comments here, so before I run away, this discount code, you have to use the code EOFY23 in the shopping cart. There is a link pinned to the top of the chat. Please use that link. Claire does get a commission on those sales, but it's one of those things, like I love Maker as well. Their yarns are amazing, the products are fantastic, but you need to use the EOFY in the shopping cart to get you 20% off, and it's not quite everything, it's everything Maker branded. So it's all the totes, the yarns, the pouches, the she's got sleeves to go over the sides of your sofas, all sorts of amazing things. You need to go and check it out. So that ends in about, I'm just looking at the time here, so for us 5 p.m, that's in about 6 hours, 20 minutes. that finishes. So, and the only reason that was extended is because there was a glitch on her website and the code stopped working for some people. So she extended it back out because it was supposed to finish at midnight last night. So, if you can do, I'm trying so hard not to, but I'm thinking I'm going to jump in and grab some cotton at 20% off. So
it's really nice. Have you had the cotton yet?
I've got a couple of the just 2 colours of the cotton and 2 colours of the cotton blend. But when I bought the other stuff, I grabbed at the time, which she has extended the range now, I bought every colour of the Dirty DK and I bought every colour of the Aaron and Eve. And I made that beautiful gumball blanket with the Aaron and Eve. And it was just the fastest, like it was a weekend. It was a weekend project.
Yeah, right.
Big chunky yarn. The ball said use a 5.5 mil hook. I think I jumped up to a 7. Like it's not. That's not worsted weight. 5
mil.
Yeah,
it's
so
not?
No, it's way like you compare that to your Red Heart. Like Red Heart's worsted weight.
Yeah. Where is Red Heart? Oh, it's not on the shelf.
It's behind your head. It's a green ball. I can see it.
Oh, it is too.
Yeah.
Look at you go.
So that's the worsted weight.
Yeah, no.
Definitely.
Yeah, nah. It's a nah from me.
Yeah.
That's
like,
a very
I don't
Aussie
care.
saying.
Like, I don't care if it's thicker. It's beautiful and it's soft.
It's so soft.
Oh,
yeah.
The blanket. I made this blanket, right? And Abby has stolen it. It's never made it out of her bedroom. And every time I had to borrow it for photos.
Borrow your own blanket.
Yeah. Which was a blanket I was making for myself. So while I'm making it, I'm like, oh, this is going to be so nice on the couch. And then Abby was like, yoink. I'm like weaving in the last end.
It's a compliment though.
It is.
So
it is.
you've
when
already got your bag.
Steals it. Yeah. I've already got my bag.
This little just cord, basically, is that to wrap around this when it's not in the bag? I'm assuming.
I don't know, honestly.
Because I think this would roll.
It probably rolls up. Yeah, and I'm not a roller. I definitely don't roll pouches. So, and if it doesn't have like an included tie, I certainly wouldn't have used that as a pouch. But it does make sense that you could do that with it for sure.
That's it. So far as I'm sure it's on her website and has an instruction.
There would probably be a pic. Look, I'm just going to just quickly check her website while we're here. Like, I'm here. What am I looking at? I'm looking at it was the big bags, wasn't it?
I think that would...
She may not have any.
So
no, she's still got some left. Because once they're gone, they're gone. That's the thing to remember.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah,
oh my gosh. If you've been thinking about getting one, get one. They are really nice.
So it is the hook roll tie. Your hook storage can be rolled up and secured with the tie. This is perfect if you want to take your hooks with you, but not the entire tote. So there you go. That's exactly what it's for.
And I'm going to roll
photos
it up
so that you're not reliant on Claire's show and tell, which I'm sitting here laughing so hard.
It's terrible.
Go and check out the tote on the website. There's some great photos so you can really see.
Rolled it up and shoved it in there, so I won't lose that either.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
But I love it. I use the bag all of the time.
It's a nice bag. Oh, it's a velvet lined inside too.
It is. It
feels really good.
And I was a bit dubious about that because I just thought, oh gosh, fluff's just going to totally stick to it. It doesn't. Yep. So,
good.
Or at least so far, none of the fluff I've put into it has. I'm sure if I put spinning fibres into there, they would stick. But like yarn has been good. I've been using mine now for a couple of months. A month, 2 months. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really glad I bought it.
I got it.
Dido is saying that she's got the tan one and she loves it. I love it so much that I can sit on my yarn and pull my yarn out of it and it just flows through the yarn guide. So that maker insignia, that's a yarn guide.
Oh.
Just so you know.
Oh, yes, I can see that. I can't... It has like little slots. Where are they? Down the bottom?
Yeah, under the A and under the...
Yeah, under the R.
Yeah. So
But you could just feed it.
Yeah, if you've got even more. Yeah.
Yeah. That's such a cool idea.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna run away. Unless you've got more questions for me, I'm gonna.
No, I think that's it.
Yeah, bye all.
I'm just, see guys, I'm off. Better finish the live stream first. That is so nice. And it's a big bag. And it's not plumped out because it's been in the, it's been in that bag for probably a month or so. Okay, so what have we got happening in the comment section? So don't forget to check out Maker's website. That is Kate or Katie. She's here on YouTube as, I think it's Katie Ree. I don't know. She's probably not in the chat. She's been in the chat a couple of times. But an Aussie small business owner. So love supporting Aussie small businesses. People just having a go. I'm curious, are you ripping stitch there? Yes, I was pulling apart a project that I started over a year ago. It was just a granny stitch shawl, so I just pulled it apart and it is no more. Oh, Nicky says the whole town of Mullaney gets decorated. That's so cool. People that go to the Mullaney show or festival, whatever it's called, please take photos so I can live vicariously through your photos. Oh, it was definitely a hibernator project. Yes, definitely. Hello, Cheryl. Thank you for joining us here in the live chat. How are you? Oh, it's a wonderful and huge fibre festival in Mullaney. It's held every 2 years. The whole town gets involved. That's so cool. What? Leanne's saying we met 4 years ago. No way. Yeah, because it was before COVID, wasn't it? Stop it. 4 years ago. So I've probably missed lots in the lots in the chat. JY, do you have 10,000 crochet hooks? Is that what that was a reply to? Chantelle has 30 to 40. You're telling me that people have one crochet hook in each size? Wow. That is, what's the word? Not dedication. That is restrained. Very restrained. I could not have done that. Stitch Itch is saying lost count. What? Leanne, you have one set of crochet hooks. How do you do that? You mustn't have... Do you have lots of works in progress and you just write the number down of what crochet hook you use? Because I would not survive. Yep, Dodo's the same, likes the crochet hook with her project. Bindi says, when my husband asks how many crochet hooks do I need, I say all of them. True that. True that. Oh, mosaic in the round for a Bigfoot saw we got from Fantastic Furniture years ago. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen mosaic in the round. Have I seen it before and not realised what it is? Okay, so because I've been chatting so much, I have missed a heap. Yeah, so don't forget to check out Maker. There is a link pinned to the top of the chat, and there's tote bags. The tote bags are fantastic. I wanted one for a long time, and I finally caved. Oh, Kelly's got an hoodie on. No hoodie shame in here. No. My heated blanket has finally started to heat up, and I've been sitting on it for 50 minutes. I can really feel it now. It's getting really hot, actually. I might have to turn it down. Floating around. Good morning, Deb. How are you? Welcome. How is your crochet going for your Harry Potter themed project that you have going on. Di has a tan one. Love it so much. I can sit. Oh, yep, we know that one. We had that comment before. So great to see that Di has put her tote bag to the test already and is loving it. The Dirty DK feels so good. It does, doesn't it? It's buttery soft. It's so nice. It's really nice to work with. I have started a project, but of course it's nowhere here. Nowhere here to be seen. No. And stitch definition. After I'd worked up a bit of the project, I must have just like looked down at my project and just gone, wow. Like really crisp stitches. I don't know if that matters to anybody else, but I thought it was really great. If I didn't have to go to Mulaney, I'd be all over that sale. Jump in quick. Yes, I know, right? You've got to prioritise where you're going to spend your money on. And don't forget the tote bags. There's no more of them from what I understand. So if you don't get one, and FOMO, it was real. Like, I'm sorry, my nose is running because it's so cold in here. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, I was like, I need one. I cannot miss out. I don't want to have FOMO. But the reason I love it is because it looks like a handbag. And on the inside, it's like magic. $20% off. That is a bargain. Wow. It really is. Yes, I can use this bag to make something big. I don't know what I'm going to make out of it. Make with it. I'm sure I can go through my current projects that need a home. Because there's plenty. Kelly saying, recently made your corner to corner baby blanket for my newest grandson. This is the third grandson and my third corner to corner. I have made one for each of them. I make them with Karen cakes. That's so cool. And they would look really good with the Karen cakes because they're changing in colour. Yep, JY has 10,000 crochet hooks. Leanne, you are so organised. I do photograph my whips with yarn labels and hook. I then pop the pic in a file on my phone. Wish I could be that good. Raffia has 3 sets of hook and a couple of stray ones. Did you get a hook holder? Did you get a hook holder? With the bag, yes, there is a hook holder. If that's what you're talking about, I'm not sure. But my crochet hooks at the moment are in... I was going to say they're in a bag. Does piled on top count as in the bag? That little bag actually came with crochet hooks with it. That was the cheap set of Amazon crochet hooks that I absolutely love. JY's asking me if I'm going to Bendigo. I am not going to Bendigo this year. I am going up to Queensland. I don't know whereabouts it is. It's somewhere in Queensland. To Chantelle's retreat. So I'm not going to Bendigo. Bendigo, I would... I mean, I could fly, but I could also drive down there. But I haven't organised anything. I really want to go, but I don't want to go by myself. I'd get bored. Deb says, I wish I could put a photo in the chat. I have a blue cattle dog heater on my lap. Yep. They work really well, don't they, dogs? Except they don't particularly want to get off you. You have, so Christina says, I have that bag of cheap Amazon hooks. Aren't they? They're fantastic. I couldn't even tell you. Let me see if I can find a cheap. Slightly different shapes. I have so many crochet hooks. It's ridiculous. Okay, so this is the cheap... Let's do this hand. That is the cheap Amazon brand. Kind of flat there, but rounded everywhere else. And this is a clover hook that is also got the flat bit, you know, where you would hold your crochet hooks. Also got the flat bit. Side on view, they look almost the same. Just the shape of the green one. See how it's slightly different up this end. Slightly different, but tell you what, if I picked them up with a blindfold on, I wouldn't even know the difference. And this set I think was about, it was less than $15, and the clover hook sets are like 30, 40 or even more for the same set of stuff. You get the little bag with this. I've got a link somewhere. I think it's in most of my videos. I think you got like stitch markers, maybe a yarn needle. I've just found my yarn needles I've been looking for months for. These bent tip yarn needles are the best. You do not need any other yarn needle. They are the best. And I've been looking for those, so I just found them at the bottom of these 11 billion crochet hooks. I really need to get a different way to store them. I literally put them all in there the other day, so it was when I was cleaning out my stuff. So I found my yarn needles, yay! That makes me very happy. What do I miss? What do I miss? Yeah, I cannot wait for the retreat, JY. It is the first weekend in August, so that, what would that be, about 5 weeks or so? I'm not counting down yet. I'm very excited every time I hear someone say how long it is, but yes. Yes, links in the description. Click on more and get all Claire's links and suggestions. Excellent. Thank you, Chantelle, for that. So the link for the cheap crochet hooks, if you're looking for another set of crochet hooks, Leanne, do you need another set of crochet hooks? I can't believe you have one. I would not function. I also would never find any of them. Yeah, if you need another set of crochet hooks, then grab those. They are in that little bag. Like I said, I think they come with stitch markers. If you click on the link, it'll take you to what you get. But when you're saying my favourite set of the moment are the $8 set from Kmart. High five. I also have that set. I'm not sure what they look like. So I know they're all coloured like the clover and like the Amazon set. But the Kmart ones are awesome. So if you do have Kmart, here in Australia we have Kmart. If you have a Kmart near you and you're after another set of crochet hooks, I highly recommend. I do have a video on that about the Kmart crochet hooks. I highly recommend them. $8. I think even at my Kmart they were $7. $7 or $8 for, is there 10 in the set? I cannot remember. But it's quite a few and they're awesome. They're really good. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you which ones were the Kmart hooks because I have so many different sets. They're very similar to the Clover and the cheap one from Amazon. So, hello Karen, welcome to the chat. How are you? What do you have on your hook? I'd love to know. So we have 41 people watching. My goodness, that is so cool. Everybody hydrate. Oh, I haven't got much tea left. I left the tea bag in there and it keeps falling towards me and hitting me in the face. It's so disgusting. So hydrate, everybody. Make sure you're having a drink. What do I need to talk about? Anything else? I don't know. But do you have a project that you need to frog? Just go and do it. It will make you feel so good, because now I have a ball of yarn that I can use that wasn't stuck with the project. So that's great news. I shall put my do not eat things in the bin. Woohoo! Bindi has just done the last bead on that jug cover. Another show project done. Well, that's awesome. So you didn't have to frog it this time. That is great news. JY loves the Prim brand ones. Where do you get those from? I've heard of the brand, but I've never had a crochet with theirs. Karen is making a blanket. Karen, where are you from? Is it hot where you are? But if you're making a blanket here in Australia, it would be lovely. Kelly likes them too. Prim hooks. Like in their length and the thickness gives me less hand fatigue. I'm going to have to check them out too. Oh, here we go. The Kmart hooks. It's a 9-pack of hooks. Very similar to Clover's. Yeah. Yep. 9. So they're less than $1 each. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. So cheap. And if you're on a budget, perfect. You'll have a set of crochet hooks. Karen's in Brisbane. So, yep, making a blanket is a perfect time of the year for you. I'm hooking up some bottoms for my rabbit. Oh, that's cute. Hooking up some bottoms for the rabbit, Amy. That's so cute. I have not made an amigurumi in a very, very long time. I would say probably 15 years. I found that when I used to make them a lot, but the stitches that you've got to use was generally a single crochet, and they've got to be tight so no stuffing shows through. And my hands did not like those one bit. So I had to give up making them. I don't get pain in my hands now when I crochet. If I've been crocheting for, 3 hours or something, then maybe. But generally I don't. I have a very erratic brain. I can't concentrate on a project for that long. There is something to distract me. Unless I am... Okay, no, I was going to say, unless I'm on a train on going a 3-hour train trip. No, I'd still be distracted by my phone or something. I don't think I would crochet 3 hours straight. Wow. So California girl got hot today. It's going to hit 111 in the next few days. So anyone here in Australia, that's like 40 odd degrees. That's yuck. Oh my gosh. Chantelle, I wonder how the maker Aaron and Eve would look as an amigurumi plush. I think it would look really good. I personally can't make one because it hurts my hands. So JY said, I picked them up at Bendigo last year. Someone was importing them. Is importing them. I see. So they're an American brand, are they? Prim crochet hook, or the brand Prim. Do they make a knitting machine like the Addy? I think that's where I know that name from. Hey Becky, you got me live from Ohio. You sure did. Welcome to the chat. Love the tote butt shipping. Christy, no, are you in the US? Some international shipping, I think from any country to any country, is just absolute ridiculous. I do need to plan a trip to Bendigo. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Alrighty, I can't believe there's 40 people in the chat. Most people must be lurking because they're definitely not commenting. If you have a PO box, I would happily send you some. If I have a PO box. I don't have a post office box. Oh, it's a German brand. Well, there you go. Oh my gosh, I'm still thinking about Chantelle's comment about the amigurumi with the Aaron and Eve. So this is also a maker yarn, and you can get this at the link pinned to the top of the chat. It is so... you can't see squish on a screen, but it is like so squishy. Double-stranded amigurumi. What? I'm trying to... maybe I could make a little pattern. I think I've only got the whatever colour you call that, like a pinkish coral colour, and I've got a purple colour. It's purple. I wonder what I can, like a little tiny amigurumi I could make. I found a crochet pattern the other day for a chicken nugget. Now that just makes my heart happy. I don't know why, because it was a chicken nugget with a happy face. And it just made me giggle, and I have added it to my favorites. I found it on Etsy. I can't even tell you the designer or anything, but it was on Etsy. It was a chicken nugget pattern, and it just made me laugh. So I need to crochet myself a chicken nugget. I don't know why. It just made me giggle. So the prim needles hooks are on Amazon, and they must come in soft grips or ergonomics. Hello, Courtney from Albuquerque? I think that says. I have no idea. New Mexico, USA. So hot here. Nice to see you. Are you guys having a heat wave, or is that sort of a... because... I'm sorry, someone commented before, totally forgotten who it was. But someone said about, so it's Caroline, about 111 in the next few days. Is that a heat wave for you guys, or is that sort of regular, normal temperature for this time of the year? Because that sounds really hot. The last 2 years here, we have had a cool summer. We have had, so for us, 40 degrees and over, I would say, is a bit of a heat wave, because it's really hot for us. But nothing really over 32 for the last 2 years, I would say. Like, it's just not been hot. Like the last 2 years, because I have a veggie patch, I have not been able to grow tomatoes or capsicums or chilies. They just, nope. They say, nope, we're not growing, it's not warm enough. Yay, I said Albuquerque correctly. That would have been a really horrible word to learn as a kid to spell. It has like 27 letters in it. I think it might be sort of normal temp for June, 90 degrees. Oh, okay. Still hot though. Chantelle's got a trick. Grow tomatoes against a brick wall. The heat of the wall helps. Uh-huh. We don't have any brick walls where I live. I would like to get a greenhouse, but probably not. We usually have hot summers, and the last year we had triple digits over a month. The 111 is about to be a hot bomb out of nowhere. Oof. Triple digits for over a month. That's intense. That's very intense. So make sure you check out the maker link that is at the top of the page. There is a end of financial year sale happening over there. And you've got to use the code EOFYS. Is that correct, Chantelle? Just that code? She's like, oh crap. Oh, I cannot find it in the chat. Oh, hang on, I've got the website here. I can have it. Oh, no, it doesn't tell me. But also, if you miss the end of year sale, if you are having your first order from them, you can also get 10% off your first order when you subscribe to their newsletter. Now, that's pretty cool. 10% off. That's a huge saving. Yes, I cannot find any info on the website. It's probably on her Facebook. I think we have some info coming. Yep, I'm getting a thumbs up. You can't see this, so the screen I look at is different to the screen you look at. So I can see Chantelle in a little box down the bottom of my screen. So if I'm talking to her, I can actually see her. And now she's going. So use the code EOFY23 for 20% off all makeup branded products. Get away from the computer, Claire. You don't need any more yarn. But yeah, use that on the Make website. There's lots of good stuff over there. Love it, love it, love it. Becky Ann saying that her highest temperature was only 67 degrees, which is more like full temperature. But humidity was 88%, which is high. Yes, we are having crazy weather here. It is cold. I don't like it. It's raining. Alrighty. Thank you everybody for joining us here on the chat. I hope you have given this chat a thumbs up and that you had fun today. I ended up frogging that project and talking about my new yarn bag, my new tote bag. I'm so excited. I'm going to have to find a project. I'm not going to start another project just to put in that tote bag. I say that it may not happen. Thank you everybody for Chantelle, I just caught the air, but I'm sure you're going, do it. She was. I know you too well. She's an instigator. So thank you everybody for joining us here. Don't forget to check out Yarny Girls Podcast here on YouTube. Just search Yarny Girls Podcast. We've had a new one come out in the last week or so. So go and check that out. And I will see you sooner rather than later. Happy crochet. Until then, bye.